Hello everyone and welcome to day 18. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about sort of like the presents you receive while writing. Not literal presents, but like presents that just kind of keep coming to you in your story. So I have something a little bit exciting to talk about with that. My story, for instance, I've been writing it for a little while and I've kind of realized that this isn't just a single book that I'm writing. I think I might have my hands on a series. So just hear me out for a minute here. My characters are all supposed to go to like these 3 different specific locations, right? And so each of them is like a house or like a trial, like a temple kind of thing. And in each one, they're going to learn a little bit more about like what's going on, about their world, about themselves, about their powers, etc. And I think, hear me out on this is crazy, but I might have 4 books. So my first one, I want to kind of hit like the first temple and maybe be like most of the way to the second. Then I want some stuff just to go down. Like I want my main character to like be taken away and be stuck like in this area, like sort of imprisoned and like learning about his powers like in this area. I want some of my other characters to get involved with some of like the outside world things, some of the outside world problems that have to do sort of with what they're doing, but also like are more of like an effect. It's like taking an aspirin, like you get rid of the headache, but like what caused it is still there. So they're gonna be like dealing with some of those kinds of issues, possibly like regarding nations, etc. And then like, as each book goes on, like the 3rd book would be them taking down like the 3rd house, and they like go and they accomplish that mission. But at the same time, I was thinking, okay, so like the choice that they would have to make at the end, like what they decide to do in that temple like could affect the future of everything on that world. And so I want the 4th book to be kind of like dealing with the consequences of the choices that they made in the 3rd house. And I want that to be like not necessarily that they made like the worst decision, but they didn't make the best decision, and so now like they have to kind of come to terms with that, and they have to kind of deal with some of the mess that they created by, saving their world, like the consequences of that. So I think that's really interesting that I can actually do that, and that idea even came to me because when I started this NaNoWriMo 20 days ago, or I guess today's 18, so 18 days ago, I had no idea I was writing more than possibly 1 book. I still might only have 1 book, but the way it's progressing, there's no way I'm going to finish everything that I want to happen in 1 book, unless it's going to be like 1,200 pages. And I don't think anyone wants to read that if it's 1,200 pages, especially since I'm not like Terry Brooks or anything. Like I'm not that guy, like not yet. Maybe one day, but I want to make this into a series. So that's sort of a present that I received. Like I looked under the Christmas tree and there it was. Well, not actually the Christmas tree, but like I was writing and it happened. So yeah. Cool, everyone. Well, I'm glad that you were able to catch up with me for a little bit. Hope that this has been an enjoyable 3 minutes or so for you. Make sure that you have a wonderful, wonderful day 18, and keep writing. I love this Christmas tree.